What is up, guys? We're back at trying to make a little bit of money here. I truly do not know exactly how many contracts I should be showing in videos and stuff like that, but I kind of figured, at least the way that I kind of like watching is I enjoy seeing just about everything that somebody's doing instead of just like $100,000 appearing that came out of nowhere, and it's just like, well, how did you get there? Especially like when I was first starting out with Farm Simulator, I was just kind of like, how exactly are you doing all the things that you're doing, and then like what mods are you using? And so that's I'm always trying to remember like to say like, yeah, this is a mod that I'm using or something like that, instead of just like, yeah, it's in the base game. You just open the shop and bada bing, bada boom, you've got what you need. And it's just like, no, that's this game. I mean, one person used the term acres of menus. Is just like there's a lot to this game, and so I'm always trying to remember like, yeah, I'm using a mod, or this is how you do this, or this is kind of, like, this is my journey. And yeah, like it's a lot of contracts actually, and that's okay. Like that's how you're doing it. I know some guys are really hardcore and they start with absolutely nothing, and they have to just do contracts and borrow the items and do that until they can eventually get their first small field, and then they lease equipment to do anything with their field. And I don't really think I could play that way. I think that would just utterly bore me. I really like using my own equipment. I like kind of actually doing at least a little bit with my own farm. I don't need to start with a big farm. I'm not going with like a colossal farm or anything, but I definitely like doing my own stuff instead of, oh, that was a little bit of a mistake, but I'll get back to it. But yeah, and so yeah, just I don't know. I figure I can show pretty much all of my journey. I have done a few little contracts here and there off screen just to make money, but I've tried to keep anything that is actually like, yeah, we're gonna actually try and like do something today. Like there's a plan to try and achieve something. And today that plan is looking like probably getting enough for either a beehive or a fancy little forklift mod that attaches to the back of a tractor. I've never used it. I have no idea if it works well or if it works really at all, but I'm kind of curious to give it a try and just see if it can work. Because I had the idea, potentially instead of doing sheep or anything, since I don't really have a great way to get grass right now, might actually kind of go in a different direction and do beehives in kind of that area next to the farm that's just meadow grass and isn't really doing anything. Because it would just, I don't know, it'd be really interesting. It's something I've never done before, just like the mushrooms. And it's just kind of like, oh, that'd be, interesting to see. What can you do with beehives? Like, not just like one or two, but actually maybe quite a few beehives. Haven't decided like how industrial I'm gonna kind of make it, but I think it would be really interesting to have beehives and figure out kind of what it is to do that. I know it's very passive in some ways, but also kind of just like, can you really make like decent money off of it? I'm sure there's some money there, because I mean, it's mostly just an upfront cost, and then after that it should be profit. But I'm very curious as to kind of like what that actually looks like. And also then experimenting with the idea of like, well, we have bees, so we can boost certain yields and certain crops So if we wanted to really make like a cash crop situation, I'm probably gonna see like, what if I did add sunflowers into the crop rotation and just see what that does. It might utterly destroy the crop rotation. I don't know. Maybe we'll need to do a fallow field or a cover crop between or after or something like that. But it just like add a different element to what can be done, because bees are going to help boost specifically flowering crops. I don't know if they actually boost like just pretty much any crop. Haven't figured that out yet. Again, I've never really messed with bees. I've always kind of wanted to, but it's just the way that I've been playing has never kind of ended up at, oh yeah, we could do bees, and that would actually help us out in this specific instance. But yeah, I think for this round we're gonna try some bees and just see what happens. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, for now, just gonna finish up this cultivating contract. We got another one nearby. We have two kind of nearby, and I don't think anything else has popped up. But that will at least get us to the point where we could probably get the beehive and at least get it going. There's definitely a chance where we're gonna end up like just having some pallets kind of sitting around here and there, because I'll have to do some more contracts to be able to get any kind of forklift system, whether it be the weird mod one that I found that just attaches to the back of a tractor, or if we have to end up buying like a legitimate forklift, or even just a tractor with a front loader attachment. That's gonna be some money. Yep. And I'm not really interested in just like continuing to take out loans and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's that could be a little bit of a journey. But again, I figure for the sake of anyone that might be a little bit more new to the game or something, you know, just kind of show just about everything that is the game. Don't give them like a false narrative that it's like, oh yeah, you can just kind of pop into the game and instantly just start doing stuff. Like you can, but especially, oh boy, all right. I guess we don't like this hill at all. Come on, baby, just get up there. All right, there we go. But yeah, it's just kind of like there is, even though it's a game, there's still like a grind aspect to it, and it's not real farming by any means, obviously, but it's still there is a grind to it. This is another one that's probably I'm gonna miss little tops of the field here because it's just so curved. But all right, here we go. But yeah, I mean, it's just farming's a grind, and even in the game Farm Simulator, it's a little bit of a grind. And so I figured just, you know, give people a very real example on what this actually looks like. And just really, I don't know, part of this is also just me. Oh man, I don't know what exactly the black screen of death is. It just happens to me every now and then. Alright, let's see if we can make it through here without the void, I guess. If anyone knows exactly what that is, that would be really helpful. But alright, I'll just probably get through these next couple contracts, see if anything else pops up, but I'll catch you guys on the other side.
Bring me back, bring me back to me. Bring me back
Just a wonderful cultivating montage we have here. Yep. I mean, that's just a big part of what I'm doing to get off the ground. Eventually, we will be making money off of our farm. But for now, it is definitely, it's mostly just working other people's fields because we don't really have a whole lot going on for our fields. But, yeah, I mean, this is though, we're getting really close to being able to do, honestly, like both of the things that I kind of wanted to do today, and getting a beehive off the ground and getting a funky little forklift thing, which I do have to pay a little bit of attention because I do have the loan payment and a couple other things that have to be watched in terms of money going out each month. But that's neither of those are big numbers. We will need to make a little over. I think the beehive is about 10,000. I think the forklift attachment is about 10,000. So we're gonna have to make a little bit over 20,000 if I want to do both of them. But I could just get the beehive and at least get it rolling, and then next round could be getting the forklift and making a little bit of extra money, and then probably loading up some pallets. I know next month there should be some shrooms, and there should be, and I have no idea how quickly the bees are going to produce honey, so that'll be interesting. I also don't know if they do that year round. That wouldn't really make sense, but who knows. But yeah, we'll see. But we're just gonna keep on chugging along with contracts. It is kind of our only option now for making money. Otherwise, I would just be skipping months to get to our harvest, which like will be cool. I definitely might start skipping a couple months here and there, especially through the winter. There might be a few months that just kind of get buzzed over, just because that just gets really, especially the winter, it's just kind of like, you know, there really isn't that much that does happen in the farming world during the winter. I know there's maintenance and prep and all kinds of stuff, but it is kind of the time that a lot of farmers do actually get to take a small break. It's not a huge break, but it is something. But yeah, we'll buzz our way through these remaining contracts. Who knows, there might be some more that pop up. I don't really think either of these fertilizing contracts would be worth it right now. Probably just going to be sticking with cultivating if any of that pops up. I can tell by the map that there's some fields that could probably use it, but we'll see. There's some fields that have actually been planted with some stuff, but I know there's a couple that definitely could still probably use some cultivating. Whether those contracts will actually pop up or not, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll just keep on working away at it, and yeah, I won't bore you guys too much here. We'll get this rolling in a second here. you go. Probably a little thankful there's no other contracts. Now let's see which way would be fastest here. Go. Yep, I got it. All right. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, you wanna do some farming, you're gonna do a lot of the same stuff again and again and again, and that's all right. I think what's kind of cool about this game is like you're getting paid. It's incremental. You're not, you know, getting just like huge swaths of money all the time from contracts, and you got to build. You got to grind through it a little bit, and then it kind of gives you a little bit more of that sense that you're actually like earning something. Like in a lot of games, I mean, to me, it's just kind of like you just kind of get there, and half the time you can just kind of buy your way there, but not so much here. Like, I mean, you could, if you wanted to, you know, just use a mod, give yourself a ton of money, and do whatever the heck you want. But if you play kind of more traditionally, it's just like, well, you're gonna be here for a while. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit more like, I don't know, sense of improvement when you're like, you know, buying, you know, your new tractor, your new John Deere 9R, you know, instead of just like getting the mythic sword in an RPG, which, don't get me wrong, RPGs are a lot of fun. I do enjoy them, but there is something a little different about kind of like the earning that happens here compared to that situation. But yeah, let's see about this is gonna be interesting because this land over here is a little, it's got a real angle to it. So placing the beehive that we want on it is gonna be a little interesting. I need enough room over here to maneuver with pallets, so I don't want to do too much. But yeah, maybe really kind of separate it out. Doesn't look like it'll be that bad over here. Turning it that way makes it worse. So we'll go straight on with the road here. Try and match it a little bit. I would kind of like to start it closer. That's definitely going to mean probably a little bit of terraforming, but we can make that happen. Oof, yeah, that's going to be all right. Yep, there's definitely going to be some terraforming here, but we'll live with it. Oh, actually, that's a little bit better right there. Yeah, right there. I like that. Not too close to the road. Let's see. I think that matches the road. I like things that just kind of line up and match. Yeah, that's not bad. We can definitely do a little bit of editing here just to clean that up just a smidge. Let's see if I can snag that. There we go. Just kind of clean this up just a little bit. Yeah. A bit extra. Corner. That corner is hanging just a little bit. Yeah, I'll just smooth it out a little bit. Worst part about some of this is always having to then replace the grass and making it look somewhat like natural. Although some of this grass is gonna disappear just because I'm gonna need probably roadways or something to kind of get up in here. Yeah, there we go though. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I like that. I like that a lot. I guess. Oh, that's actually really cool. that you can kind of see the bee animation a little bit. It would be really cool if there was a little bit of almost like getting a bee suit or something like that. Now that corner is still a little funky. So is there any kind of like readout here? Nope. So you probably can only look at it on here. Interesting. Oh, I wonder, do I have to place... Let's see. I don't exactly know how close this needs to be for it to generate, but I am I'm planning on probably doing like a line of beehives along here. And I don't know if I'll do anything else because I could, some of this space I might inevitably need for like a shed or something like that. So I guess I'm gonna try and put it like right here. And then we'll go from there depending upon, oof, that could have been better. All right, I don't love that, but we'll make it work, I guess. I guess we're not gonna buy a pallet for it because we are just gonna need a, oh boy. All right, wow, that was really rough. That was not exactly, I think I might have to actually just do like, might have to get some kind of like retaining wall situation. Hmm. Yeah, this will be interesting. Let's see if we can just kind of smooth this out a little bit. That's not terrible. Not that back there is very nice. We'll see what happens, I guess. It's not probably gonna be perfectly flat, but that's all right. Definitely gonna need some kind of retaining wall for over here. I think that'll probably be the best way because it'll probably, each one is gonna tier it more than likely, and that'll probably end up causing that essential issue right there. But otherwise, that doesn't look too bad. Could probably do with a little bit more smoothing here and there, but that's really not bad. And yeah, if you see these lines over here, that's a mod that I have got going that shows off kind of just the property line, what I actually own. And I got tired of guessing on one of my playthroughs just of figuring out where exactly I could plow the field. And so yeah, I found that one. I can probably eventually I'll start linking some of these in the description if it's like something that's not necessarily easy to find. But now let's see. I think we're just gonna probably gravel this is what we're gonna do. Maybe not make it too perfect. Yeah, is there any kind of, I don't have any cliff. I'm definitely gonna need some kind of cliff to be able to make that look a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. It's not great. I could edit it a little bit more here and there. It's always interesting to try and figure out exactly how you want things to look aesthetically, but I think that's pretty much, I don't know. Okay, so it's like medium. Yeah, let's just get some of that back. Don't really need a clear, have that clear. Could be interesting even to maybe add some flowers into this maybe. If that's possible. Do we have any flowers? I need to get some flowers just to kind of, I could make this field look kind of more like a wildflower field. I could see if there's something that even actually is almost like beneficial to add for them. I don't know. Bees are definitely a new thing for me, but yeah, all right, let's see. So does that add it as production? No. All right. That'll be interesting. I'll have to figure out exactly how that's supposed to work. Oh, this is bad over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. That's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go all in and actually like do some real terraforming and maybe do like a long, could do maybe a decent retaining wall along here to just kind of like keep the road where it is, and then I can do a nice flat stretch along here. That might be, I might inevitably kind of dig into that a little bit more on my own time and do some nice kind of terraforming of the earth a little bit. Because, yeah, I think I don't really have the money to dive into that right now, but I'll be curious. That it should work pretty well. I am curious as to how exactly this is supposed to work. I don't know if this is one of the standard beehives. It could be interesting just to place it. I don't know if it will become a factory or not. I don't know why it's not showing up anywhere as like this is what it is. I guess I don't know. I'll find out. I guess I'll see when pallets spawn and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that'll probably be it for today. Got a nice beehive situation going on. We have some mushrooms growing. We will inevitably have honey somehow, one way or the other. I definitely might do some real editing on some of this terraforming. Don't know if I'll show it or not. I definitely might actually like, there might be a decent amount of retaining walls that end up kind of happening here. Just because I think it would actually be kind of nice if I brought all of this down to kind of more like this level so that this was just like my loading zone. But we'll see. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.